I think we
Yo,
live right now,
Like
bro.
niggas like Wonder just replied to my
Yo, I haven't seen
Wonder just
Wonder.
replied to my message.
I haven't seen. How do you even
In
get
a
in
week, and he's
contact
be
with?
dropping videos. That means
He
he's be
dropped a
dropping
video,
videos. That means he's be ignoring niggas shit. This niggas
bro.
drop videos, bro.
Bro, he commented on the last stream, said that he was saying that he good thing that he wasn't there because the takes
Hey
were so
Pharaoh,
bad. Yo,
this thing say you live, bro.
oh, we live, bro. Live. Can you hear?
Yeah, you live. That's wait. Let me check it out. I so glad I don't have to do these streams no more, bro. I could just be a guest. My internet could drop, and I don't care.
Anytime. Yeah.
yeah, I hear it now.
Oh, you
Think it
hear it?
worked.
Okay. That must be good then. All right.
Okay.
So start the stream, and I guess we're just gonna go with the flow. I think with this one. So before we even start though, you guys are in the comment section. But if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, like the shit, and I don't know, share it with people. This is a different fur you're gonna be seeing here. But talking about Wano real quick though, you guys think how many chapters you guys think we have of Wano left? Because there's a lot of things that we gotta get through. Because we still haven't got the red poneglyph. Because
I
the
think we
one
have.
the one Robin found was the fucking blue one.
Mm-hmm. I,
So
I I think we have but 5 chapters left for one. Oh,
5 chapters.
it ain't gonna be that long
I don't know, bro.
because
Because
I
with
look at the pace Odo moving at, and you gotta factor that in too.
true,
This dude ain't playing.
that's true. He's definitely rushing a lot of things. Cause
This
that
green
cause
belt
that
thing,
that finale was definitely I
this
feel
green belt thing only. I only see this being like a clash, right?
yeah, but
And
it can't just be a clash though. That means someone's gonna have to interrupt it. So it could be a clash, but then something else happens in which the Straw Hats they happen to get away, or I don't know how this shit's gonna
get
turn out.
away. These
I,
niggas, you mean green belt get away?
nah, I don't know. Someone's gonna come in, is what I'm
Bro,
saying.
Luffy,
Is gonna interfere.
bro. Luffy ain't
Yeah,
playing around, dog.
yeah. I
With
think
this ain't
we're
no
past the
situation.
getaway.
I think more than likely something's gonna happen. It's gonna get interrupted, and the Straw Hats are gonna leave Wano, depending on where Oda wants to take this. Because
Let
again, it could be longer than it could. We could have 10 more chapters, like literally.
I don't mind.
I don't mind
I
too,
just
because there's still a lot of things that's unresolved in terms
I
of like,
just need to know what happened to Sabo so I could be at ease.
bro,
But
fuck Sabo, bro.
bro, hey, watch your mouth, yeah? Watch your mouth. Don't disrespect two characters you can't disrespect is Sabo and Kuma. Don't disrespect them.
Kuma is just a slave right now, but he might be
Kuma is
dead too.
oh,
Kuma, I think he
yeah, I
probably
believe
died.
so.
Yeah, he probably
I
died.
believe so.
But like Oda is
I would hate
teasing.
for it to be off screen. I feel like
Nah, it's
Kuma
off screen, bro.
too important to
Unless
die off screen.
unless it's a flashback. That's the only
Nah,
way.
bro.
Because
That
the
shouldn't
shit
rub me.
already happened, bro. You think
But I
Kuma is
feel like,
alive right now?
huh?
You think Kuma is alive right now?
No, I feel like because Sabo, you gotta recognize what the revolutionary main ideology is. Their main ideology is freedom. So they whole thing is freeing him through that probably
Mm.
because he they can't do it no other way.
Have you seen the theory that Vegapunk is like Vegapunk was working with, well, obviously they were working together, but like Vegapunk is like in coalition with the Revolutionary Army.
I doubt it, bro. I
I
feel
like
like
that
Vegapunk.
theory, but like it's just too, I don't know,
I,
too
I I
cliche.
feel I feel like Vegapunk. That's too expected, bro.
Yeah.
That's way too telegraphed. I feel like Vegapunk because of Coma Devil Fruit. Coleman already been everywhere around the world. He know a lot of niggas, bro.
Yeah.
So I feel like him and Kuma just have a relationship. They tight. But Vegapunk don't have nothing to do with the Revolutionary Army. He
Revolutionaries.
just probably just sympathize with Kuma.
Mm. Yeah, I could see that. But like, Oda is teasing the hell out of this Sabo thing though, because like, what's the point of teasing it this much?
I feel like Sabo fine, bro. Oda really
Nah,
telegraphing.
no, 100%. I think Sabo's okay, but I think something crazy happened. Cause I don't know what chapter it was, but Morgan's in one of the chapters he said that there was a murder, there was a death, and there was like an attempt assassination.
And something what happened, what Gob say really strike me, bro. Like he was telling Shirahoshi, don't let what happened
bother you.
not,
Yeah.
but humans bother you. You understand? So he was telling her like right after they leave, some shit happened to Prince to Vivi.
Vivi, yeah.
It's obvious the person who dead.
Yes,
Dead is
yeah.
Cobra.
That's who?
Cobra, bro.
Yeah, Cobra dead. Yeah, 100%. Dude was already cuffing up like before we even got to the reverie. So he was like,
and the nigga was asking questions he shouldn't have been asking.
Yeah. The Gorosei they were talking about that. They were like, hopefully he didn't notice anything.
So
and then
basically they just use Sabo to kill some niggas to
essentially
frame him.
Yeah, it's a frame. You're right. So they're gonna put the blame on the revolutionaries. From what?
Because if a king show up there in the reverie, then ain't too much people could pin that on except them, and that'll make them look bad.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So they pin it on Sabo, and Sabo, I believe Sabo escaped with Vivi. And the problem now is Vivi, you should have killed Vivi, because if news get out that the world government doing shit like that,
yeah, they
Vivi
killed her
have
dad.
so much information,
yeah,
that could still make them look bad.
It could, but like
Vivi could.
But even before the reverie, though, Sean, Emu had a picture of Vivi in the first place, so she's not just a regular person.
Because Vivi important.
She's important, yeah. Because remember, the Nefertari family, they were one of the celestial dragons that didn't, go to the land, the Maridroa, and I think they probably hold some secret from back then that a lot of people, like the world government, doesn't want people to be aware of, and if they release the secret, it could spell bad things for the world government.
Yeah, but why now though? Like, why is that like a big thing?
Yeah, that's why now. Well, that's true, because she was in the reverie the last time. Maybe it's because there's too much things going on. There's too much chaos where it's like, we gotta deal with two Yonkos allying up. We gotta deal with Luffy going up against Kaido, Nika returning, and then you have Vivi. There, I think at this point it's like, nah, we gotta be radical and just fix everything all at once. So they're just going after
what I
issue
like,
that they have.
I feel like we got to get some info drops like next chapter, because if Green Bull is a bounty hunter like everybody's saying he is, then the nigga should have everybody bounty in his hand, and he should be telling people, this bounties? Is Straw Hat.
Oh yeah.
This is Ron Arzora, bounty.
Yeah, that's true.
1.5.
I could see that, where he's the one who actually reveals the bounties of the Straw Hats.
Because we ain't going back to the newspaper again.
Yeah, we can't. The only reason we had that big reveal is because of the Yonko bounties, which is Law, Kid, and Luffy. Those were the three major ones. The other ones are just gonna be casual conversation. But like, I'm at the point where I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Because it's like, you have Green Bull walking up there, nigga, low mid div first and second commanders. Then again, there's context. Context. We don't know if the context they got Sea Stone or not. Whatever. He's going up there to a squad of like niggas who could beat two Yonkos. So it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Like, I'm at the point where I don't know what's gonna happen. But it seems
honestly,
like
it seems
like one more thing. It seems like Oda is subverting expectations, where he's making us think that he's going there to fight, but we're gonna see something where Green Bull has this like kind of not like a character trait, right? Where he might be like a vicious dude at first, but then he starts chilling with the Straw Hats. I
Yeah.
100% I could see Oda doing some shit like that.
I feel like Green Bull with the shits, bro. I don't feel like that nigga playing.
I mean that's true. I can see both sides, but honestly, what I was gonna say was more in line with what you said, Pharaoh. Is that it's too obvious that Green Bull is going to a situation where now it's not like high stakes because
Mm,
they already beat two Yonkos. Like
yeah,
one Admiral isn't gonna do anything. I mean, granted, maybe they're not back at full strength, but even then, it's like still, if all of them, combine against this one Admiral, like I mean, he may have like a surprise power that may be
yeah,
able to one shot all of them, but still, it's one of those things where it's not a big thing. So I feel like Oda is pretty much just setting it up to where people are going to be misled to thinking he's
misled.
going to do
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
yeah, but
So because of that, I think that to answer your earlier question at the beginning, I don't think this chapter. It's possible, or I can see a good chance that this Wano is not going to last that long because of that. Because if it's a fight or like any sort of
yeah,
altercation where they have to clash, then it's
it's
going to
lasting. Yeah,
extend it possibly. But if it's
You
not,
you
then
know
it's going
you
to
know
be a
what
bit
Oda
quick.
is do. When Oda don't want wrap some shit up, he skip it.
he could
He's when
he
he don't
could
have a
very well
conclusion.
he could very well skip it. So it might be next
Yeah.
chapter could be something where it's like, or next few chapters could be something where it's like he encounters the Straw Hat, they come face to face, and then we get the transition chapters of
You
what
know what
happened
would
in
be cool though,
between.
Pharaoh?
What?
You know it'd be cool if this nigga can't even get to Luffy. Like
Oh,
you
well,
have
because of
all
the
these
Straw Hats.
real dog. Like no, I know you could fuck up. He fuck up King and Queen, but this ain't just like I would like if Luffy he can't get to
He
him,
can't
bro.
get to Luffy, and that's a lot of things people have been saying in terms of like in comparison to the pre-time skip, where it's like we're gonna see the difference in strength now. Where if an admiral pulls up, it's like they can't even get to the captain because the crews are just so strong. You know what I'm saying? So that
Look how
could,
much people.
but the thing
Okay,
is, but
you
the thing is though,
you
Sean, about that is that this is Green Bull's first introduction. You can't have him looking bad either. That's the
no no
thing.
no 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 no. But I ain't saying he have to look bad, right? But let's say he fighting Zoro, Jinbei, Yamato, Sanji,
Mm.
and he giving them that work, but he ain't doing enough to
Wait,
to 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 get to Luffy.
wait. Actually, on that topic, do you think those people that you mentioned, Sean, if they face Green Bull, so you think Green Bull is just winning easily, or like how's it gonna go down, pretty much?
Bro,
Because
that
honestly, it
whole
could go
see
either way.
before that King and Queen fight, I would have said no. But that should change. Oda ain't so inconsistent, bro, because at Marineford, he was making it look like um it was at least they could at least put up a decent fight
Yeah,
and
that's what it
represent
seems.
themselves decently.
The thing is, it depends on
But
like it depends on like what truly happened in the Queen and King situation. If those guys were 100%, well, maybe even 90 to 80%, and he actually mid diff or low diff them dudes, then I don't see Luffy, Sanji, Jinbei, all of them through like,
So
except Luffy
but
has to be
even
no, no.
involved. Luffy has to be
Wait. Okay.
involved to
So,
defeat
but
the
but I,
admiral.
I think the caveat here is Zoro, right? Because Zoro has the attack power to be able to um
Mm,
damage Kaido, Big Mom, right?
yeah,
And we already know that Jinbei is not a slouch and can stand his
but
own ground.
you but
So it's like
Animal,
it really depends on
before you
how
go
good the
on, you have to keep in mind that Big Mom and Kaido, their reputation is this tanks, bro. They don't care. They just take shit and they you understand? Green Bull whole Hawks probably just different. You cut him, the nigga heal back with plant powers.
yeah, that's the
He
thing.
doing
It it,
different shit. You
it
understand?
is
So it ain't
yeah.
a matter of cutting him like that. It's
It's
almost like a puzzle.
it's like it's going to be a different level of durability where even though Big Mom and Kaido they could take these damage head on, he probably has a thing is where you could slice him in half, but because he's a tree vine or whatever, it's just going to put back
Grow right
together.
back.
So it's like your attack power at that point means nothing. You know what I'm
well, I
saying?
mean, then obviously there must be a way to beat him. There
Yeah, there
must be
must be a
like
way. So that's why a lot of people think it's a trick ability where you have to figure it out, or unless it's just gonna be a stalemate, it's just gonna be a
yeah, but
war of attrition.
Do you really think Oda is gonna
I
give
feel like
an
it's a law of
admiral?
attrition.
You
Eh,
really do you really think Oda is gonna give an admiral like a trick ability where you have to figure things out like a super power, like a super horse, essentially what the admirals are? I feel like
well,
it's just like a straightforward ability, and he's just really strong. I mean,
well,
it may be that the durability thing
well,
is a
there's
thing, but I don't think it's a trick.
he's well. The thing with the other admirals, it's been very straightforward. But now, when it comes to Green Bull, his ability, it seems there's a lot going on around it. The nigga can influence the environment. He can take people's vitality or whatever. He can turn his body into wood. So it's at the point where we don't even know if this dude's a Paramecia, a Mythical Zone, or a Logia. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of elements Ola's putting in there where it's confusing us and telling us whether this is like a straightforward ability or it's definitely something more. So I think, again, his ability more than likely has a trick effect, and from what we can see, from what we saw in the previous chapter, it seems like he can handle many characters at once.
The reason why I say is ability of a trick type of thing, because if you notice, Fujitora had bandages on his head. Green Bull heal already from them hands that would get put on him.
But wait, Sean, that was the I don't know why you keep bringing that up. But Sean, that Shichibukai thing we saw, that was a while ago. It's not in current time. So um current time green Fujitora might not have those bandages. But
Bro,
I get you what you're
if
saying though. He might have some rejuvenation type of thing where
yeah,
he heals faster because he's like draining energy from like people.
yeah, if current time Fujitora still has bandages, I think that
Nah,
says a lot
that's cap.
about like yeah, that says a lot about
But
his
guys,
ability.
you gotta remember though, like the whole point of like during the entirety of Marineford, did you guys know Garb had bandages towards the end? So that's why every time someone brings up bandages, I
No,
just
no,
don't
no, no,
take
no,
that
no, no, no,
serious.
Pharaoh. This 7 days after, bro. They put
No,
hands on this nigga though.
no, this. Oh, okay, I see what you. 7 days afterwards. Uh, I don't
They
know.
put hands on.
They
Hey,
put hands on
why you
him.
believe Fujitora can't get
They
hands
put
put on
hands on
him?
him, but like, there's a lot of context behind that. You already know
No,
my.
but no, but real talk. But is they have a valid excuse? The admirals have a valid excuse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
But
don't act like they
people.
can't. Like, oh, they can't. Like, you understand?
The thing is, and like, well, people were saying that. But I think a lot of people there's like people think like those commanders are weak. I think some of those dudes looking like they could be third commander level
I don't think
characters.
them commanders weak, and I believe the Revolutionary Army even had the advantage in terms of devil fruit abilities because
It's
even
yeah, I
if you
feel
look
like
at
it's a combination of just multiple.
if you look at Molly, shit, this shit is a hard corner to Fujitora fruit. Because you can't press him into no ground and
Mm,
apply no gravity.
that's true. But like,
I mean,
And
you
even
can push
with
him away.
Sabo, that fire shit, that's a hard that ain't that it shouldn't say a hard corner, but it could corner greenable fruit a little bit. Because I believe greenable fruit, that hawks where you burn them, they grow
yeah,
back
burning the
whilst you burning
plants.
them.
Sabo was actually a counter to both of them because like thing is gravity has an effect on hard physical objects, but if you're gas and you're just kind of free flowing, it's not gravity doesn't really have that much of an effect on you, like in
Yeah,
comparison
but
to a
it,
person, right? And
I mean it's a
Sabo
slight advantage, but
is
you
not
gotta keep in
much.
mind that shit still was working on Sabo because Sabo
Yeah,
still was breathing hard
yeah,
against
true. But
Fujitora.
you also have to
Yeah.
take into account he has fire burning the plant trees and whatnot. So like he was a really good counter to them dudes. And then you have other niggas like Morley and who else was there? There's Morley,
Karasu.
And then even with
Karasu.
the plants and shit like that, I believe Greenbull, he probably have to use his plants from the ground.
Yeah, more than
No,
likely to feed off the earth. Yeah,
so if that dude could
pick
make
him
the
up in the
ground
air.
unstable, that means
Yeah,
his
that's
plant.
true. Yeah, I could. But it seems like his body also turns into like the plants and stuff, and he can
Yeah, but I
take.
believe he had his mark strength when he could fucking use like the whole. You understand more than
Yeah,
his body.
that's true.
But
Yeah,
I could see the whole tree thing where he just turning into wood monster and fucking shit up.
yeah. At this point, I used to think it was a mythical, but like I'm starting to think it's like a Logia, bro. I don't know. There's a lot of similarities with the dude's abilities and with what we've seen with Logia's, and it might be like Oda, because like the whole theme of Wano is like mythical zones all throughout. But it's like it's time for Oda to subvert expectations. You know, he makes us think that this guy
I
has a
mean,
mythical.
I wouldn't mind it anyway because I know the fruit
If
would be
this
not.
was a Logia, this would be interesting to tell. Because like, yeah, it would be interesting to tell.
No, but the Logia limited to me in terms of this type of fruit because the type of shit Odo want to do, he probably can want to do some Nika type of shit with this fruit
Mythical, yeah, the like the
where he don't have to it don't have to make sense because it
yeah,
has a mythical zone.
that's true.
Bro, the Logias already don't make sense though. So
Not
I
really.
mean,
Logias make sense.
Logia's make.
Hey, when
do they? Because why does Kizaru? Why does Kizaru have to charge his sort of his light attack or movements? It's
Well, that's
shouldn't.
just Oda putting shit into.
that's
That's
for him
just
to
the,
put a cap on that
yeah.
fruit.
He's keeping a cap on the fruit because it's
But
too OP, so he has to put
but I guarantee
limitations.
you, when he awaken, that charge won't charge time gone.
That, yo, when Logia's awakened, like I don't think people understand like how
Kiz,
crazy they're gonna be.
Kizaru fruit is put you Kizaru and Fujitaro fruit is put a lot of pressure on people stamina wise, bro. Because you have to keep up with these niggas and you can't make mistakes. At least with Kizaru.
And I feel like his speed, along with I think like his awakening, probably involves like him like lighting everywhere up where you can't even use your eyes. So it's going to come to the point where you just need to use observation all the way through. And you gotta have top tier observation because not only are you blind,
You mean like
the niggas,
a complete solar flare?
yeah, solar flare. You can't see shit.
But
Everywhere
seeing
just
shit don't matter if with
that's what I'm
observation.
saying.
Luffy could fight with his eyes closed.
He could fight with his eyes closed, true, but you also have to deal with that speed too, Sean. That
Yeah, I get
light
what you're
speed.
saying.
So it's like two things you got to deal with. Can't see,
My whole
and
thing, my whole
and the
thing with
dude's moving at light
Kizaru,
speed.
my whole thing with Kizaru awakening, I would personally like, and I already said this, I would like if his shit was like Magellan Venom Road, but like only with lasers, but the lasers all about the battlefield. And he don't have to charge because he traveling through this whole light road, all these parts, and you understand?
Yeah, something that charging thing doesn't really apply all the time because I don't know if a lot of people noticed this, but during when he was about to kick X Drake, the dude didn't charge to go kick dude. He just teleported and he was right in his face. So I'm like,
Man, Kizaru's a
is that charge
Wait,
thing
Kizaru's a
necessary?
monster, but the dude
but
have
was that
nice
like
sword.
a?
This dude have nice
I
swordsmanship. The dude leg just
yeah
kicks crazy.
yeah the
He have
dude he's
lasers.
an all type he's an all rounded fighter, which is
And I don't even feel like we even see the strongest set of energy shit he have yet.
bro.
Like I
I'm
don't
telling you, the Admirals haven't shown anything, bro.
that Yasutami no Makama, I feel like that's his base. His base
All this
shit.
shit them niggas doing is base, bro. Like all of this shit.
Well, it may be like a base form of something that he does that is really powerful because it was just the same as Kaido as well with this Thunder Bagua thing. So
Oh
we all
yeah,
thought that was base, but it ended up
Bro,
being just
Thunderbago is
hey,
my
hey,
least favorite attack in One Piece. I hate that
the
shit,
thing
bro.
Oda wasn't creative with Kaido, man. Let's be honest. It's
No,
just
Oda was lazy, bro.
yeah, he was. It was just constant Conquerors hockey clubs, like different names, just more powerful. There was nothing really.
Hey, that's what can probably be my first video, bro. Not hockey ruining One Piece, bro. Like the hockey sucking the creativity of the One Piece fights.
It's true, cause I mean he brought Devil Fruits back into the front light a little bit with this mythical Nika shit, and well,
Bro, this Nika shit to take me way back to old school One Piece
yeah,
style.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
It brought back creativity a bit, cause literally a good 70% of Luffy versus Kaido is just Conqueror's coded blows back and forth, back and forth. There's
and
nothing new
then
there.
what bothered me, but the fight too, is these undeserved powers. Like this ain't no shit where we as viewers get to see him earn these powers. This nigga getting at the end of the day, I probably can make a video too apologizing to Kid, bro, for not being the main character. Because
bro,
this
bro.
nigga,
After all this shit that's happened, I appreciate Kid a lot more than like what people give him credit for. I appreciate him a lot more because it's like the dude wasn't special, but he pulled through, and
real shit.
he didn't really gain. Well, he was already awakened from what we got from Nation there, but like it's a lot. I will say this. I like the delivery we got with Big Mom versus Kaido. No, Big Mom versus Kid and Law more so than Kaido versus Luffy in terms of how she was actually and the combo between Law and Kid. I feel like that was actually probably one of the best fights on Onigashima. Going back to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit more satisfying. The Luffy one wasn't as satisfying, but
Yeah.
the kid and Law one,
Yeah.
the,
Kid and Law
with the
one I think was
awaken,
yeah.
it
Like
had
how
some
they were
combo
using their
moves.
abilities, like the
Yeah,
10 plus. Yeah, I think that was really good.
Kid and Law fight wasn't about hockey. Niggas just was being creative with their devil fruit. So that's why that fight was. I'd even like Big Mom and versus Kid and Law as opposed to Luffy versus Kaido. The only part of Luffy versus Kaido I'd like is the Nika part. Gives the creativity. But
Yeah.
other than that, because look at the shit Rob Lucci was doing with the six powers and the creativity was showing. Even though it was a physical fight, you could see the creativity in the fight. The Shigan and the grabbing him with his tail and using Rokogan and
Yeah.
different shit. But Kaido wasn't doing that. Just in Thunder Bagua attack, I still don't get that attack because it's drawn so bad. Like transition in that Thunder Bagua, like you just see the finishing thing.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, Sean,
Right?
your voice is kind of it's like you're underwater. I don't know if you noticed that,
Oh,
Anima.
I didn't put in my earphones. I can take
Oh,
them.
okay. But yeah. And one thing I feel like Oda kind of ruined in this arc. This arc was supposed to be about Zoans, bro. The Flying Six are the biggest disappointment in Onigashima, 100%. Because again, we don't know if any of those guys were awakened. None of them seem to have any prowess in hockey. It was just like they were just fucking made to be overcome by the Straw Hats. That's essentially what they were there for. At first, when we saw Uti go up against Luffy, it was impressive. It was like, oh shit, she looks like one of the weaker ones, and she's putting up a fight against Luffy, actually forcing Luffy go into Gear 4. But now it's just like it's she got bodied by what's her name Nami and Usopp, and the Flying Six didn't really, the way that Oda hyped them up in the initial stages, and then the delivery of it and their finality wasn't all that, man. The Flying Six
Bro,
honestly were.
Yeah, I agree with that. But honestly, I think a
them
part of it,
Flying Six fight had so much potential, though.
Yeah, it
If
had.
Oda
yeah,
just did buckle down,
It's just
they could have been classics, bro.
it could,
yeah,
and there were
he
zones
he just
too.
moved too fast on that front.
Yeah,
Like it's just, I mean, especially with the fact that they were giving Luffy at
issues
least
in
even
the
OT.
yeah in the
Yeah, but
beginning, right?
but I mean, I guess we all expected that it wasn't like a big deal
Yeah, it's
because
not a
Luffy
big deal to Luffy, obviously,
tried
because
too
Luffy was
hard.
going up against
Now,
Kaido afterwards.
now,
But
to the
still,
point now where fans don't even really care about the ancient zones.
Zones, like reputation wise, is dead, bro. Is dead.
Dead.
As we move into this,
I wouldn't say dead, but
as we move into the series
Dead,
now,
bro.
it's mythical Zoans, Logias, and Paramecias. Zoans, you're not even going to be in the equation. No. Maybe we might see something special with like maybe a giant with an ancient Zoan, which could make things interesting.
Zones just too limited, dog. Even I see what Oda try to do with and try and make it creative, but they just look at what like Sasaki nigga spinning his head like a top. or
but sure, you gotta realize that's Oda trying to put creativity.
No, I didn't like that. I so childish. I'd actually like that, bro. I didn't like the shit with King looking like a clown member where he sling his head
Oh
back.
yeah, that
And
yeah, the spear thing. Yeah, I remember
niggas
that.
say this how pterodactyls hunted in
Yeah,
ancient
hunting
times.
yeah. I was like, wait, what? At first, I didn't even I still don't understand the attack, but it seems like it's like a sword attack with his head. But whatever. But
I think it's basically like it's like a shigan, and he using
his
his
beak.
head to create the wave,
Yeah, the wave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I think it is.
like a spear almost, an air
Yeah,
spear. I don't
yeah,
feel like his head has hit people.
yeah. No, it's not the head. It's the shockwave created from like his, I guess the force of the attack. But it was a weird attack the first time I saw that. But
No,
I thought dude
I
was
wish
like,
he was doing weird shit like that the whole fight.
yeah, yeah. But like Oda, and he made them ancient Zoans, but not actually make them use ancient Zoan type abilities. It was more so focused on the Lunarian, the cyborg, and Jack might be the only one you could say was focused on his devil fruit, but then again, he was also
no, that's a lie.
he was a fishman.
That's
he was
a
a
lie
fishman.
because Queen was actually doing shit with his devil fruit. With like the nigga,
With
Yeah,
his
the
neck
snake.
was-
You talking about the snake shit,
he shoot his head on his body,
bro?
bro.
But that was science related
on,
too,
bro.
though.
Like,
The only thing I will
what
say
kind
is
of
that
ancient Zoan can shoot their head out of their
the
body?
only thing I will say that was kind of original is when he did the snake shit and wrapped around Sanji, and he was saying that the strongest armament hockey users can't even block this or
Bro,
something.
and that's how much they was shit with their devil fruit. Kaku was more impressive than Queen with his devil fruit.
And you know what's crazy, Sean? Kaku just got his the same fucking day or some shit.
Real shit. Kaku was nice. Kaku was nice, bro.
So yeah, with Zoans, and the thing is, this weren't just normal zones. These were ancient, so they had a higher expectation. But like, I think they were introduced way too far into the story because the power level progressed to the point where it didn't matter these dudes were ancient zones because like the Straw Hats were just that much
Not
stronger.
really. I just feel like Oda was being lazy as shit, bro. Because
It could be that too.
Yeah, I don't feel like the power level too high where he couldn't showcase ancient zones. I just feel like he was trying to juggle and get to two. It was too much stuff.
He was he was juggling way too much stuff.
You
Yeah, because
basically-
honestly, just if an admiral had an ancient Zoan, if push came to shove, you would show all the creativity that is necessary. You know. What I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, Oda would never give Admiral ancient zone though.
saying? Well, I mean, but like I'm pretty sure he could make it work to where he can give like an admiral even let's
Bro,
say
Oda
King-
can make any fruit work, bro. Look at Doflamingo. You understand? If
Nah,
somebody
Doflamingo
else had
fruit
that,
is nice.
if Oda didn't want Doflamingo fruit to be dope, he wouldn't have been dope. He would have stopped at Tree of Docks.
No, but like,
You understand?
yeah, the thing is, Oda, he has.
Look at Luffy. Luffy been breaking rules on what this fruit could do. I mean, when it was a paramecia.
Yeah, yeah.
When shit was realistic. He been breaking rules. Half of these shit Robbie ain't supposed to be able to do. But the nigga could do it because Oda pushing the creativity is fruit.
That's true. But like, I guess, yeah, and honestly, I think it goes back to like him juggling too much because there was like so many fights that we had to go through, and he was like,
And then Wano already, even though this nigga rush it, Wano already is the longest arc by far.
It is
This
the
almost
longest arc.
140 chapters.
140 plus. It could be more. We don't know what's gonna happen.
We start at 909. So 1009 is 100 chapters. Then you
Yep.
add on what chapter we on?
1053.
So we had what 140 something.
Yeah,
You know, you guys, but honestly, I feel like Wano feels faster than Dressrosa to me. I don't know. Maybe it was because where I was in life or something like that. But Wano just felt way too bad.
Maybe it was where you were in life. Because I don't know. Dressrosa to me reminded me of like, well, I don't want to go into personal shit, but it was, I don't know, One Piece at that point in time, and that point in my life was, especially the anime, was kind of rough. I think, and I
Let
think
me
that
ask
goes
you,
for
you
everyone
know,
else.
make an interesting idea for video, Pharaoh. I just was thinking about this. Like, devil fruit users, like second generation devil fruit users, like Blackbeard. You feel like Blackbeard could take the Gurgur, use the Gurgur in a different direction from white bed,
100%,
or like,
bro.
huh?
100%. I
Or
think
like,
that if people are gonna use their abilities differently because they don't have the
no, but
same.
I
Yeah.
mean that the nigga been watching like white bed use it all this time, so he just might just bite everything he do.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah, it's
Ain't like he
possible.
coming.
Yeah, it's possible
Ain't,
because like I think what Blackbeard has actually been studying Whitebeard's fruit. So the next time that we see Blackbeard, he's going to be doing shit a lot differently. Where it's not like it's gonna be sort of like a wide scale destruction ability, but it's gonna be more pinpointed now. I feel like
I don't know what you could do to the girl. That feel like a simple ability.
it looks like a simple, but bro, it's the quake fruit, right? It's a vibration man or whatever. It's vibrate. Yeah, it's vibration. So Oda could take that vibration definition, change it into something else where the nigga can vibrate molecules or some shit, bro. Trust me, like Oda.
So
Oda,
what you feel like Oda could do other than with Sabo, like with real Sukin and shit like that? What direction you could possibly take with fire? Because the only way the difference I see between him and Ace is his melee attacks just upgraded with fire.
yeah, with Sabo, there's really not much you can. The only thing he can do that can go above Sabo, Ace is
No say
awakening.
no blue flame.
Nah,
Is
nah,
that shit?
not blue flames, but awakening and like because Ace was pretty
Ace was all about Ace to me was all about the bombs.
yeah, he
And
was pretty
this nigga was explosive.
he was skilled with that fruit because the nigga was using like green fire and stuff. But like I think Sabo is gonna
I
perfect
would actually like if
Ace's shit.
Sabo would whole approach to this shit is like the nigga actually um like because I don't get too much in the fairy tale because I see the dude is doing fairy tale,
Oh,
but
Natsu,
actually
yeah, yeah.
be a dragon, like embody the full shit of a dragon.
That's what I think. Like, oh yeah, yeah. That's what I think. Like, Logia awakenings are, sort of, where they embody the elements to the fullest degree. So like, you know how like you can hit Logias with like hockey, with like ornament hockey. I think
Yeah,
when these dudes awaken, they literally become the element itself, and they lose their like corporal bodies. And so when you try to hit them with hockey, nothing's gonna happen because they are the element.
but then that means there's gods. You
That's
can't
what
do
I'm
nothing.
saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. The Logias are gonna be crazy, bro.
No, but you can't. You literally can't do that, bro.
We'll
Yeah, but
see.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
you need a way to beat, touch him at least, right?
You need a way to touch him, but we also think that Blackbeard is gonna be unstoppable at the end of the series. You know what I mean? So again, I think as we're reaching like a level of strength that we've never seen in the story before. Like towards the end game, we're gonna see niggas go crazy with like powers and stuff.
No, I know whirly
I mean,
powers.
Yeah, like
true, but still, I don't think any of them will be stronger than Kaido. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, the
I,
thing is,
I don't know.
I don't know. Like Kaido getting defeated here, it I don't know. It's weird because like you have to like transcend in level as well because you can't have someone weaker than Kaido come up to Luffy again. You know what I'm
Well, with
saying?
the exception of what do you
Blackbeard.
call it, Blackbeard? Yeah, but also it's not just so right now. If Kaido and Luffy fought, I don't think it's going to extreme diff for Kaido. I think Kaido will beat Luffy, and he's not gonna
I really
be
think
extreme diff.
so.
I think Kaido is still stronger than Luffy, 100%.
Yep.
He's still
Yeah, but
stronger
it's
than
not
Luffy.
gonna be. Yeah,
But
but
it's
again,
yeah.
Kaido is not gonna be extreme or like he's not gonna extreme diff Luffy. That's my point. It's gonna be like a high diff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a high diff because Kaido endured way too. Thing about Luffy right now, and I said this on Twitter, is that his shit is not refined, bro. That Gear 5 form, it's not refined, bro.
But even then, the King's Hockey make it so where this nigga could fight with
Yeah, where
base,
he could
bro.
fight, he could do all this crazy. But like as we move forward, niggas are not gonna be taking hits from. They're gonna be evading, and especially when it comes to people like Shanks with Blackbeard, it's gonna that's gonna be different because it's gonna be more so of you getting close to him in the first place, right? I
So
think
let me
I think every character has ways where they can. It might not be durability, but they have something else that can sort of replace durability.
let me ask you a question because you beat Kaido right now.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't much opponents left for Luffy.
That's well, in terms of Kaido was like a durable, physically strongest top tier, but not hacks top tier. He was just physically strong, durable. Now moving forward, we're gonna see the same Kaido, but this time he has different sort of characteristics to his ability. He has more area of damage. He has hacksness. That's how I think Oda is gonna be doing moving. Even though Kaido was defeated right now, we're gonna see a different characteristics of that same power level. You guys get what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. But Blackbeard, I think most definitely comes stronger than Kaido. Because one
You
thing,
think you get that?
I don't know if he's getting the third Devil Fruit or not, because that would be crazy. Um, that would be crazy overkill. But what was I about to say? I was looking at the chat just now. Yeah, I agree with that, Devin Jackson. But I think the level of strength, like we're not gonna see someone that's gonna be vastly stronger than Kaido. Basically, but we're gonna see different characteristics of that same level. So we're gonna see people use hacksness rather than
Yeah,
durability.
you just can see it. Different styles,
Yeah,
but the
different
same
style.
maxed
The
out
same.
style.
Yeah, exactly. Different
So,
styles
because
maxed
Kaido
out.
was Hawks, Shanks just gonna be fast as shit.
Yeah.
And then Luffy can hit him. He can eat Snake Man. All
Yep.
type of different things.
But yeah, that's why I think we're gonna like strength moving forward. One thing a lot of people when it comes to Blackbeard though, one thing a lot I don't know if he's getting the third Devil Fruit or not. That would be overkill, I feel like. But one thing a lot of people don't think about is him merging the Gura with the darkness fruit. Could you imagine
Also,
this? Could you imagine this dude sending a quake that's like infused with darkness? So when you get hit with the quake, it takes out your devil fruit ability.
oh shit.
That's what I'm
No,
saying,
bro.
bro. Like the potential of Blackbeard is insane. Where if he merges them two devil fruits together, where he can use both quake in conjunction, is gonna be nasty, bro. And then we're saying that he's gonna get a
No,
third
but
devil.
that's kind of like a contradiction because the darkness would cancel out the quake powers if they interacted.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't counteract. It wouldn't counteract because they're coming from the same source, so they're already in like a.
No, but
No, I would agree if that was fire and ice, Sean. But this is darkness. Isn't really. It's not really a counteractive element to like quakes or
bro, that is
vibration.
counter everything. That's the most counteractive element.
Really, darkness and quakes.
Huh?
Darkness and quakes.
Bro, you just watch White Bear versus Black Bear and how Black Bear was
No, but
canceling out the quake.
no, but he was using a specific ability to cancel out the quake. This is me saying that he's using it more so in a conjunction type way. This call is gonna end in 10. Yeah, basically in a more. I don't know what happened to the. Oh yeah, I'll just leave it. But no,
Black Bear, but
no, I'm saying he's gonna be using it in conjunction, not because when he was fighting Blackbeard, it was he tried to counteract it on purpose. So I could see again, we don't know his mastery right now where he could use two things at the same time. But I think we're definitely gonna see Blackbeard use that Quake Fruit and Darkness Fruit in conjunction at the same time. And like use skill sets and attacks together.
yeah, I'd
And
like to
that's
see that. I'd like to see Black Bear use an attack called like Dark Chain or some shit
yeah,
like that. Where he
dark
just
vibration, bro. Like because
oh,
I was looking at the in the anime and the Marco War thing. The anime showed like him like using some sort of like Quake Darkness attack on them. So that's where I sort of got the idea from. But yeah, I think Blackbeard's gonna be crazy at the end. He has a lot of good counters to Luffy shit.
I just think he can use the yummy yummy to trap niggas, and then because Whitebeard whole thing was his weakness to me was he wasn't fast. He didn't.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So he have
Old
the
Whitebeard,
attack
mind
power.
you. You're talking about old Whitebeard.
All Whitebeard, and I would say younger Whitebeard too, right?
Because nigga big.
No, I mean,
Nah.
obviously, he used to find ways to learn his attacks. He ain't a
Wait,
slow dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But
but
I talk about guaranteed landing, no guesswork for Black
nah,
Bear.
but if Kaido is fast, then imagine Prime Whitebeard. You know what
But the
I'm saying?
thing
'Cause
is,
Kaido is really fast.
Kaido is fast because of his not only is he physically like extremely powerful in base form, but he has like a mythical zone that enhances those already crazy base stats.
That's the thing what bothered me, but Kaido fruit in general, bro. I didn't, because Oda make it so weird. Kaido was so strong that I didn't see. He didn't make that distinction on how much that fruit really upgrading Kaido, because I would like to know where that
Where it
dragon
is.
fruit rank among.
The anime is actually doing a pretty good job, because in the anime they mentioned that when he goes into hybrid, his durability goes up like a whole new level.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what they said in the anime. But
So where you rank that dragon fruit among
I don't know,
all fruits?
from what I can see, bro, it's just it gives you the fire shit, right? The blast breath. It also has like different breaths as well, like the wind and the lightning one. And you turn into a dragon as well. I don't know, bro. I don't think it beats top the best Logias. I think it's right under the best Logias in the series.
You think it's a top 10 fruit?
Yeah, I think it's a top 10 fruit. I think it's a top 10 fruit. But it's like on the lower spectrum of the top 10. Because I think a lot of Logias are like number 1, number 2, number 3.
What
But
about the soul fruit?
nah, Soul Fruit. I don't think Soul Fruit making the top 10. I like
That's
Big
soul
Mom's.
fruit
I like Big Mom's fruit, but
versatility.
it has a lot of versatility, but it also has a lot of conditions. Because niggas have to fear you, or you can even
No.
use.
Only that part of conditions.
Well, yeah. Well, when it's on inanimate objects, it's because they don't have any will of their own. It works, but like you know like the homies can disobey you and shit, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
that fruit is it. I don't know. There's certain aspects of it where it's like it's not desirable.
So you'll take Kuma fruit over fruit?
I'll take Kuma's fruit over her fruit. I'll take Kuma's fruit over her fruit.
Because I was looking at, because a lot of people say Kuma fruit so hawks, right? And I
Yeah.
was looking at this from a new world standpoint, and that fruit would get exposed.
Well, Kuma's fruit?
Yes, bro.
How would it get exposed?
Because Kuma, you gotta recognize the observation after Kuma have a large radius to protect with just them paws. Even though he fast though to make up for it.
Yeah.
But them paws only can protect a certain amount. You understand? There's a way around that.
Yeah. But then again, bro, we didn't see a lot of Kuma. I think
No,
that
I know. I feel like Kuma awakening even should be stupid. I had an idea where this nigga just put paws all over his body like armor, and he
Yo,
just boom rushing niggas.
I could see that. But something that I feel like Oda hasn't tapped on is like, I don't know, in this arc specifically, awakenings were rare, bro. Like we only have one confirmed awakening, which is Luffy. I don't know
That's
why.
the thing, bro. That's what was missing from this Kaido
That's
fight, because I don't like the dude losing if I didn't feel like he was maxed out. Even Big
yeah.
Mom.
We don't even know if a lot of people are saying that giant form she had was like, it's a lot of speculation and no guarantees at this point. That's why I'm like, are you sure these characters were awakened, bro? Because if they're awakened, it should be a whole new level. Because from what we know, Sean, awakening takes you up a whole new level based
Yep.
on all the characters we've seen, with the exception of Katakuri. But Katakuri's whole thing was a few side. But yeah, awakening did help him greatly. but it's like awakening should have Kaido. If Kaido awakened, we should have seen like a god Kaido, like Luffy, because he a mythical zone too.
You think all the mythical zone shit is gods?
Nah, not all of them, but no, but most of them are based on gods though. That's the thing, Sean. Like Yamato's fruit in Japan mythology, it's a god. We got Kaido's fruit, which is a god too. But I think the ones that are truly gods is like, but Luffy shit is like a god in the One Piece verse. I think all the mythical shit is like god related abilities or like deities or some sort of great spirit or something. But not
I
all
just
of
hate
them.
to know the fact that Big Mom first made her awakening, but you telling me she
She
don't have it.
doesn't. Like, what would
Yeah, that
Big
doesn't
Mom's
make sense.
awakening be? Like, she can take the
No, I
souls.
feel like awakening to me, just like I was explaining with the Logias, or you can't hit
Oh, she
them.
becomes a
I feel
soul.
I feel like she shed all her human skin and just become a big soul.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then she going into inanimate shit and controlling it almost
Controlling
like
it from
Peacock.
there, yo, that would be nuts, bro. Nah, but I don't know why Oda. I feel like he definitely missed out on showing a Yonko's true strength at like 100% maxed out. Because like it seems like the Yonkos they have
I
a steady level of strength where they don't really go above that. That makes sense.
I worried about Oda, bro, because I start to think this dude's sick, bro. Because no way you should rush like the
Wano.
climax of a fight like that. Like
Yeah, that's the
I,
thing. That was
I'd
like
feel like
that was like
Luffy versus Kaido had at least 7 chapters left.
bro, I was hoping for like 5 more. Like at least make the guy awakened or at least confirm that he's awakening because again, it not only is this horrible because he doesn't confirm it first and foremost, but then it also creates this atmosphere in the community where you got people with agendas and clashing and saying that fire form it caused two issues at the same time just by Oda
And then
not confirming it.
you give him this little weak box story.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
bro,
bro, that shit half a
what's
chapter.
what's the reason why this dude drinking like how he's doing is get depressed and all
That's
that?
why
You
I'm
could have
like,
dive into all of that.
and you see the incredible build up that he had. Chapter
But I feel like
795.
I feel like the reason why he didn't go into that because he ain't ready for us
He's
to
not
learn about
ready.
rocks.
Yeah, he's not ready. I don't know if Rocks is obviously Rocks is end game stuff, but it shouldn't be too far off end game. Like
Bro,
Rocks,
something about that box story contain
I
certain shit we shouldn't
we
know
should
about
know.
yet.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. The God Valley
Like what they was fighting about in God Valley.
and you know
Yeah.
what makes it even more interesting is because Garp Roger came there himself to stop dude, and he was also like protecting the celestial dragons. Like in what era would 2Ds protect celestial dragons?
But they say he was protecting celestial dragons. You don't know what he was doing.
I mean, yeah, but that's coming from Sengoku. I don't know.
Sengoku's a bias.
Is Sengoku biased? Oh, hold on, guys. I think this the call just fucking ended. One sec, boys. One sec. Fuck to this.
Pharaoh, bro, go pay your internet bill, dog. Yeah, you bullshitting. You gotta prioritize the internet bill.
Oh.
Yeah, what you talking about God's Valley and rocks and how uh
Wait. So Roger went there specifically to stop Rock. So was it? I thought it was he just happened to be there or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the top three mysteries that I'm interested in One Piece. Yeah, I mean maybe, but I feel like you don't really have to go in detail into God Valley to kind of expound on Kaido's sort of motivations, right?
hey, let me ask you a question. You think rocks are the devil fruit? The darkness fruit ain't. Bro, that fruit looks so much like dragon. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the wind fruit. I could buy that.
Oh, by the way, real quick, Pharaoh, we can't hear you in
Oh,
the
you can't hear
stream.
me? Oh, you should be able to hear me now. Yeah, yo, I think we're good now. My bad,
A,
y'all.
dr- a dragon, a dark, and a celestial dragons.
Yeah, but like that whole yeah, but like it's definitely coming to a point where Oda gotta stop hiding, bro, hiding shit. We can't.
That's another thing.
He can't keep doing this, extending it for later on in the story. We're already at the end game, bro. Gotta start really.
No, but Oda sometimes the story suffer because the dude won the mystery so bad that it like even with look at hockey dog, how much he drag hockey just to keep the mystery up.
Yep,
When Togashi just tell you a nana straight up and
bro. He
he
fleshed
give
out
you
Nen
he,
in like the first 100 chapters.
he give you your rules and it wasn't no guessing game. See what Oda want to do is he want to keep it vague so he can do what the fuck he want to do. And he no rules from the where the fans could he have to stay in.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very interesting way of writing because when you do that, you can essentially do anything you want in the story because you're still creating the power system as the story progresses. So it's like, yeah, if I need, this hockey to be fire at this point in time, I can make it fire because I haven't fleshed it out. So a lot of people don't like that about hockey, about like how Oda writes his power system. But I think that hockey has potential to be a top one, top two power system in all of shonen. if Oda delivers it right. But at this point, I don't know.
Oda need to just
Nah,
follow.
it's way too simplistic for it to be top one or top
No,
two.
that's
Like
you can be I don't think hockey is simplistic. I mean, if you go into if
the
you go
concept of it are way too simple.
if you go in depth anima, you definitely notice some things, like it really in depth. But that's like, but
I don't even know the top five, man. Like really,
top
one,
five?
top two?
No, okay,
I don't
maybe
know
maybe
about
I was capping with
five.
that. Maybe top five. He'll be top five because
I'm
I
still
think
scratching my mind.
at the once One Piece is over, I think hockey could be like, when it's fully fleshed out, it could be like a really great power system. But like again, the way Oda is doing it, like it's a lot of vagueness. Like at this
Bro,
point in the story,
even right now, bro. We know but devil fruits from day one, and we still ain't get an explanation where this shit come from.
yeah.
Certain things on devil. The nigga holding too much stuff, bro.
Which makes
I
me
mean,
think
what?
that which makes me think that we should get like a lot of crazy chapters, because like all of these mysteries been held out for 20 years, and then you have all of them being cramped up in this last final saga. We should greatness should be coming, bro.
Vegapunk should drop all of that.
Oh, Vegapunk, yeah, that's what it said in the
That's
SBS.
that's another character where if I were to make a top 20 list, he would be in my top 20 strongest.
Mm.
Yes. This
Oh,
nigga
Vegapunk.
underrated.
Oh, I think he's a fighter too. I said
Wait,
I
wait,
remember.
wait, wait. So why would someone in the top 20 need a bodyguard?
Huh?
Why would an admiral need a bodyguard? Of course, he's not admiral level strong, but
No, but
I
like
don't think if he's a fighter, you
he's
would
a
want to protect
fighter, but he's also
But let
very
me ask you a
important.
question though. You believe Sentomaru could protect Vegapunk?
Yeah, apparently the government, the world
No,
government believes
I think you're taking that too literally, Anima. I think that the whole bodyguard thing is to like, because he's such an important individual.
I look at
that
the
he
shit with
needs-
Judge Bill with all these red suits and shit like that. And knowledge is power, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? This nigga tech what he could do for himself could be on this world, bro.
And
He
from
could give himself.
what
He
I
could
can
give his.
what
Yeah.
I can see, Oda is sort of building up like the scientists from like level to level. So the weakest of them all, Caesar, that's the first person we saw. We saw his level of science. We then moved on to Judge. We saw his level of science. It was better than Caesar's. We moved on to
But
Queen.
I wouldn't. To me, Pharaoh, I think you're wrong because
How?
I wouldn't say weakest. I just feel like these dudes specialize in certain areas, and Vegapunk is a generalist.
Oh, he's like all rounder.
He well rounded. He could.
Not only that, Sean, I think he's well rounded, and he's also better at them in those specific.
I agree.
In those
I
specific
agree.
fields that those other guys specialize at.
I agree. So the nigga got at mechanics. The dude got at chemistry.
Yeah.
The dude got at what judge science called?
The what'd you call it? The DNA
Lineage
stuff.
factor?
Yeah, the lineage factors. Yeah, that's it.
So you put all this together, and you could understand why the SSG probably so fed,
Yeah.
though. I feel like SSG should and be Yonko Commander level dudes.
Nope. Not even close.
It's possible. It's
They
possible,
have to, bro.
It's
They-
possible
no,
where
dude,
they could
I
be
feel like
Yonko.
I feel like SSGs will be more disappointing than even the CP0.
No, you
Um,
can't make the SSG disappointing, bro.
Dude,
Because it's
gonna happen.
replacing, bro. When the reason why I say this is because when you have admirals vouching for it, granted they don't know if it's gonna help, it's gonna be as good as
Bro,
the
you gotta
Shichibukai,
recognize
but
too, Pharaoh.
it's a better
This
alternative.
balance shit out of whack, bro. These admirals can't be everywhere, though.
Exactly.
You really starting to see the scope of the One Piece world now. That shit on fire, like Green Bull saying.
Yeah.
So who the SSG have to be strong to handle? I would like to think they Vegapunk part of Vegapunk SSG was cloning. A big part of that was cloning. You understand? We might can't make a giant, but we could clone giants. You understand?
Yeah.
What if the nigga clone about 7 Oz juniors? You understand?
Yeah.
Give them devil fruits,
Devil
mythical
fruits.
zones, ancient zones,
Give
all
them
of that.
Momonosuke's types of devil fruits, you know? Like
You
you could
understand?
make like a army, because that's something that's been teased a lot as well.
Give them devil fruits, give them mechanical armor, sea stone.
Yeah.
Like this don't have to be like just strength. Like this could be a whole different
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah.
You
It's
give them
Yeah.
adaptability where they could read opponents and adapt to the
they're part
situation. And
cyborg as well. Like they can, you
come
know,
on, bro.
it's a
Come
lot
on.
of things you can do with the SSG, and I think I don't
Yeah.
think it's a singular thing. It's like multiple things on top of each other. So you
This
might
the
have the
hub.
giants, you might have aircrafts, you might have like, you know, there's a lot of things.
Definitely. You know, it's the fact that fucking you might have SSG probably after Sabo right now. Fucking a big flying horse just chasing.
Yeah, like a ship or something. Like a flying ship, yeah.
You know how dangerous that is? You have to fight a Oz flying in the air, shooting a bunch of lasers and
You know what's
shit like that.
interesting? The fact that we don't have like planes in the One Piece world yet. I feel like if SSG incorporates that into like their power, that's gonna be insane, because like getting to places quicker has been an issue where like things might be happening in here, but you don't arrive at the right time. And if you have
Exactly.
planes that can move
And then what
so
would be
fast,
cool with that, right? What would be cool with that too, right? Like if SSG is planes, but they taking Marines on their back too.
yeah, they can transport enemy, like, you know, your forces at like any given point in time with many people. It's like there's a lot you can do with the SSG.
And then you could use SSG to protect the Holy Land too, because what some shit would happen with people getting up there too easy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to respond to Devin Jackson in comment. He said, "Do you think SSG captured Boa?" From what we know, Boa was being hunted by Kobe, right?
But I would like if it wasn't as black and white as Kobe beating Boa like that. I would like if
You know who
Boa-
started that whole thing? That's Brago, because Kobe
No, but-
beat. Yeah, but
No,
like
but Kobe beating Boa in is far fetched, bro. Because you see the leaps Oda could make a character take if he
Yeah.
wanted them to take it.
if you want, yeah, that's true.
You understand?
But like a lot of people don't like the idea because Boa hasn't done anything in the story. But so you're sacrificing a character that hasn't done shit. But the thing is, it's gonna be so good for the narrative because it's like,
You know what
Boa
I
was a
would like,
slave, right?
personally? I would like if Kobe get to Boa Hancock Island first. They fight, right?
Yeah,
Kobe lose stuff, but he do enough
damage.
to where
They can capture her.
it make him look good. He
Oh,
get
yeah.
some hype from it and shit like that. But SSG come
And they
and
take
finish
over.
Boa off. And SSG is the one who really draw Boa.
It could also be a thing where for both characters not to get ruined, right? For it to be a stalemate between where Kobe is stalemated like Boa Hancock, and we then find out that Boa Hancock has Conqueror's coding.
You know what I don't like though? I don't feel like looking at the world, right? I don't feel like Fujitora should be after Boa Hancock.
No, he's
because
not going after her, bro. She's not on that level. Even
that ain't
though
a five.
yeah,
That ain't a 5-star mission.
that's not
compared to
yeah.
what's going on.
She's going for something else. I don't know what he's going for, but he's going for something else. Even though it's
I
hinted
thought he
that
was
it's
at a. Yeah, I thought it was
The
a
com-
smooth island.
the calm belt. Yeah, it's hint. I don't know, but we know for certain that Kobe is going to. But the thing is, they might just take like several like they could take Shanton. You know, remember Momosagi and Shanton, Sean? Them two vice admirals. They could take those dudes, like two of them. And,
That's a perfect time for them.
yeah, they could take those two, and you know they could
I
beat
wonder
her.
what devil fruit they have though. Like,
Yo, they could be like
brown pig.
I think Oda has realized that he needs to make the gap between the admiral. Well, not the gap necessarily, but he needs to make vice admirals a lot stronger. And I think
No, but
Momosagi
I don't
and
feel like
Chanton.
I don't feel like these two on some vice admiral shit. Well, the part like I feel like they're on some admiral shit, but
I,
it's probably some character flaws
I think,
where
yeah,
they get beat out.
I think they're about
Or
Yonko commander levels. They're essentially
No,
the
no, no,
Yonko
no, no,
commanders of
sir. No, sir. Because you don't even entertain them as a candidate if they a Yonko commander level.
But the thing is, when you're a candidate, you just have to meet like a base level of strength. Now, this is my headcanon. I think the admirals, the base level of strength of what an admiral should be, I think Fujitora and Green Bull, they surpass that level. So it's like they're the best that the Marines can choose at this point in time. It's just
Peach
that
rabbit. I think him a they devil fruit now, bro. Like
yeah, I don't think like Green Bull and like I think Green Bull and Fujitora are like vastly stronger than Chanton and all those other guys. But I do
yeah, they gotta
see
be.
Momosagi and Chanton like fighting like, you know, commanders like
is she of a woman feminine type base
yeah.
devil fruit.
And like if you
So
look at the Zodiac thing, that's what the admirals are based on. They're based on like Zodiac with colors. There's
mm,
apart from Momosagi and Chanton, there's 5 other animals that we haven't seen yet. So I think this group is like 7 new vice admirals that were um that were um that were candidates to be an admiral.
let me see the zodiac shit.
Hold on, I think I can
I remember the Chinese zodiac because I used
yeah,
to
it's
go
a
get
Chinese
Chinese
Zodiac.
food.
But like there's 7
And
different
and
other animals.
but it's also possible that so Fujitora and what what is
Green
Green
Bull?
Bull's other name?
Aramaki. Aramaki.
Yeah, so Green Bull and Fujitora,
Yeah.
they were given Daredevils, right?
No,
I don't believe that.
I don't think so.
Okay, so they already had. Okay,
It
because
looks
Yeah.
like they
what I,
already
what I
have
was
them.
gonna say, I was gonna say that. Well, then the difference is that they
Oh,
are
they
the
have
same
devil
base
fruits.
power. Well,
Oh,
well, they were the same base level of power, but then they were given their devil
devil
fruits.
fruits.
Take them to the next
You
level.
you have hey Pharaoh,
Yo.
you have the monkey, the rooster, the dog, the pig, the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit,
Yep.
the dragon, the snake, the horse,
Yep.
and the sheep.
Momosagi is the rabbit, and Chanton is the I forget what Chanton. I think he's
The
the
pig.
pig. Yeah. So there's other animals that I think will be incorporated into these new vice admirals that we haven't seen yet, and we might see them in this post Wano debatical that's going on.
That man eat the slop fruit.
Nah, but I think it's gonna be I think I think the Buster Call has like an upgraded version with these guys. That's what I think.
Oh, like really strong
With
vice
these
admirals. But
instead
actually,
of
just
instead of these 7
yeah,
usual ones, you get these
how strong they are individually, per se, or by individually I mean as a unit.
yeah.
Uh, it's more so because
Yeah.
of
I
the
like that.
characters. It's more so because of the characters that they will most likely be going after, and the fact that we are at this stage in the story, it would kind of seem underwhelming because the everyone is strong now, so they
You
won't
know
be
what I
only
feel?
power.
I feel like as the story go on, with these top tiers, Oda just introducing more like Yonko. Who would ever thought of Yonko Commando to be in a high tool? Two.
I mean,
Yonko
it
You
wasn't
Commando.
far.
understand?
I mean,
So SSG just can be something for these Yonkos to wipe their ass with. Like how White Bed was using these giants.
I mean, it's the same thing that happened with the CP0, right? So the CP0, if they were introduced anywhere like pre-timescape, they would be gods. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the SSD. I feel like it's too late for me to feel like there will be hype whenever we see them in action. I feel like anyone, if it's anyone close to the Straw Hats at all, they will feel disappointed.
Imagine Oda just hyping up a SSG, got them doing all type of shit. Then Shanks Connery to cut them down, one shot them, make them feel fair, all type of different shit.
It's
Yeah,
I
and
think
honestly,
yeah.
I see this throughout as well. I mean, same thing with the revolutionaries when they were first introduced. People were shitting on them. Why? Because people at that point in the story already been acclimated to strong people like the admiral. So if they
To
were
be
going into a
fair
situation
though,
like that.
with the Revolutionary Army, Oda, I think Oda do that intentionally, bro. Because Oda can't be that dense to think a 56 million bounty nigga, pink band,
I mean, that is
and
true.
Yeah,
I feel like that was
that
intent.
was a poor
That
hype,
was in,
bro. Like, you can't
that
do.
was a poor hype job, and I feel like Oda was basically showing their ideology more than their
Yeah, the
strength, if
ideology
that
more.
makes sense. Because if you look at it with all these armies and shit, I feel like Dragon trying to get the world to turn against the world government. And in order to do that, you have to you in order to beat the world government, you have to have the people wanting to fight for these. Even Koff was saying like, bro, you have to miracles don't work unless you push for them.
I agree with that. It was. I think that whole showing was just to show the ideology of Dragon. But
But
Dragon gotta be top 5 character though.
you
Gotta
say
be.
Dragon got to be a top 5.
Yeah.
Bro, I think Dragon is the strongest. I died a bunch of the I think Dragon is the strongest nigga in the verse right now, bro. That neutral shit out the window right now.
I used to, and it's kind of Brago that convinced me on where where he says that he needs before he starts putting these characters on top 1. But I'm like,
Wait,
bro, you
see
there's-
what? See what though? Like,
see
that's the
them
thing.
see them fight or see them do something where they are considered, top 1.
But you know a character who really underrated, bro. Like
Hasn't done
who
anything.
I don't see nobody putting on that type of level.
Aokiji?
Even though you put respect on it. Akinu, bro. Akinu probably one of the
Bro,
strongest.
Akainu was top
top
5,
three.
top 3, bro.
Yo, this nigga nasty, bro.
There's a lot of similarities Ainu and Blackbeard.
Yes, that's why I
contender.
said that, because
Yeah.
Akinu and Dragon basically almost have the same fucking position.
Yeah.
But
They're-
no, I feel like Dragon position more in line with Kong. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. But yeah,
They
you are
age is
right.
the same.
You're right. In terms of portrayal, they lead because there's 3 faction in One Piece world right now. There's the Marines, well, excluding the war government. Let's not count them. Kind of an outlier here, but there's the Marines, Revolutionary, and Pirates. And at the end of the series, these 3 at the top of these organizations, I think, are going to be the strongest. So Blackbeard, Dragon, and Akainu.
But we got to think that the revolutionaries are directly against the world government, not the Marines. Stuff.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, as a faction, as the biggest faction, because the Marines are, well, the world government is kind of separated. But in terms of like faction, definitely.
Yeah. So honestly, with Dragon, for me, I feel like he's either top 3 or he's not strong at all, like at all. Like he's not even.
Nah, bro. I feel like it's impossible for him not to be strong.
Can't make
bro.
Luffy's dad.
The
like,
question
not
is,
strong, bro.
the question
What?
if Oda can keep him like even with Akinu, because they have a rivalry, he might just do that and don't make him the strongest. But he definitely rated with Akinu. But I just saying just put Dragon over. I believe he's stronger than Akinu, but Akinu already been giving us feats. He been what more you want from a nigga? What
Dude has so much. He has the best feats.
real shit, bro? Pharaoh, what
Yeah.
more you want from somebody, bro?
He has already like cemented himself. He's top 5 based on what
But
he's.
regardless, I feel like Dragon put hands on Akino, bro.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, if 2 top tiers.
Because
fight.
in a way, a man should be that hurt over another nigga.
But yeah, but you guys
unless-
are taking that too crazy.
No, bro, this nigga hurt, bro.
bro, it was something personal there, bro.
This
Bro.
dude hurt.
The thing is, you gotta realize that Akainu hates anything that doesn't have to do with righteousness, and Dragon signifies the epitome of that. So it's like you're the most evil man in the world.
No, because
that's-
this nigga hate Luffy more than Goldie Roger's son. This nigga
No,
was personal with nigga
no, he
leave
hates
Roger's son
Dragon.
on the ground to go get Luffy.
Wait.
The only
How
reason-
does Dragon epitomize that?
Wait, what you mean? No, because Dragon is the most evil in the eyes of the world government. He's the most.
Yeah, but Okay, wait. So do you think Akainu is a person, he's sheep essentially? Like he can't think on his own? Do you
No,
think he
he
follows the line of
no
the world
no
government?
no not that. But from what the story is portraying, they view Dragon as the most.
The devil.
If he's the most
What
wanted
what
person, he is the
nah,
most. Yeah.
but that's the world government directly. I don't think Akainu follows any of that.
No,
I
but
feel like Akainu himself, he has his own morals and
he has his own morals, but he's
outside
also
of that.
aware that Dragon is the most dangerous person out there, which
You know, it'd
he
be cool
is.
with Dragon and Aki, you know? Like when they meet, it ain't no words. It's just scrapping. Like just it on site though. I don't
Well,
feel like
probably because
Dragon have a
Akainu was
problem with
starting like
There'll
Aki,
be a
you know?
there'll be a quick talk. He took my girl, bro.
No, bro. No, I believe Dragon would be like words between two men of such strong ideals don't matter.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand?
We just
So
fighting.
let's
Yes.
just fight.
Yeah.
Dragon doesn't seem to me as a type of person that would just fight right away. But Akainu, on the other hand, I feel like he
I
would be
feel
the
like
one to
I
come
feel like
straight in.
Dragon has a menacing side that dude hasn't shown yet.
No,
I
but
don't. I
even
can't.
even if I look at, because you got to recognize too, right? Devil Fruits speak a lot about the character. You
Yeah,
understand?
the
Like with
wind.
Aki, you know, being hot-headed, Aokiji being lazy. Wind is a very peaceful element if you watch Avatar.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You understand? It ain't all about it all, but defense and evasion, and you understand, and that's
yeah.
what Dragon really about. So I don't feel like Dragon is a violent nigga.
I don't think it's violent, but once he gets into wanting to fight for what he stands for,
I believe that.
that's
That's
when
that's a good.
that's when shit gets real, because that wind is going to turn into a tornado. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that. I believe that.
Yeah.
I
But
believe that Dragon have advantage over Akino Devil Fruit any fucking way,
yeah,
because
he does have
I
some
watch
advantage.
White Bear blow that shit out. Like
Yeah.
it's cool. Like,
And this nigga used it. Yeah, that was wild. I don't know. Was that in the manga? Oh yeah, it was the manga.
yeah, that was in the manga.
It was in the manga. I was just making sure that shit was
When
anime
because
only.
you see, I remember the birthday cake line.
Oh yeah,
shit.
the birthday cake. Yeah, I remember the conversation between those two.
That's in the line.
Nah, that was
So
fire, bro.
that shit. But you need a devil fruit like dragon fruit to go up against Akino
Yeah.
fruit, because you have to have a nice defense to deal with Akino.
Yeah. I mean, they stated it was like the highest attack potential out of any devil fruit.
I would
So-
like if that win devil fruit have one of the highest defensive potential, because
I think
with a wind devil fruit, you would think like the user that would be extremely elusive in terms of agility,
yeah,
speed, the ability to deflect
like-
shit.
it's like very versatile. That's the thing, because wind, it doesn't have a specific form. It can be any form you want.
That's true.
So it's like I think it's probably the most versatile Logia you can ever get in the series.
I'm not. I a little confused on, because I know Dragon can fight Akino, but I don't feel like that's his.
That's his end goal.
I don't feel like that's
I don't
his
know, I
main
feel like-
fight.
I feel like the Gorosei is like, because like the Gorosei are kind of weird too, though, because it seems like those guys aren't even well, we know they're not the top. There's Imusama, and the Gorosei are the top of the war government, and it seems like they're guardians, and you can't have weak guardians protecting more than likely the
Them Gorosei is monsters.
I
bro.
think they're fighters,
But-
bro.
They monsters, but the reason why I always hold them back, because the age thing. So I feel like they could do everything an admiral could do, but they more restricted because of their age. They can't do it for as long.
As long
You
yeah.
understand?
Well,
So
it
these niggas,
yeah, it depends on if they don't have that immortality thing though that people
depends
keep
if they have the
speculating.
Lao G.
Oh yeah,
shit.
Lao G.
You know, Oda could always spin a direction where he could make them youthful.
Yeah, but like yeah, that Gandhi Gorosei having Supreme. Yeah, that's why dudes weren't shocked when Shanks came in, because Shanks right then and there, he could just, if he was that guy, right, he could just murk them, right? But it seems like in their presence, Shanks was like a child almost. Like that's the
Yeah,
connotation I got.
I get the same thing.
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
they're looking
I
down
mean,
on him.
But what I don't understand, right, is okay, the world on fire, right? But y'all niggas still talking. Like
Mm,
y'all can't leave Marjo's.
I
nah,
think.
because
Mm,
they already got enough people that can handle that. You know, they don't
well,
need the actual.
I think you're right about that, Anima. At that point in time, but now I think it's time that they personally actually have to start moving. Could you
Bro, we
imagine
need
like
to
a
focus
Gorosei
on
showing
You
up
some.
think
to
so?
Wano right now?
I feel like they can't though. I feel like the Goroso will only show up when it's really Murray Joe was on the
Look
line.
at this. Look at this animal, right? Look at this. You remember when White Bear lose? It caused all type of shit in the world, chaos, bro, pillaging on territories, all of that. So you only can imagine what Whole Cake Island look like now. What some of Kaido territories look like now. They being raided. People, the flags who was protecting these islands, civilians getting destroyed. So this the time right now because admirals spread out across the world. Vice admirals only could do so much. SSG, I guess I don't know what they could do, but this the time, and we don't know what the revolutionaries do
Yeah,
at
okay.
Marjo's either. So I
I
feel like
understand
with
what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is that I don't think 5 people, no matter how strong they are gonna stop these or are gonna be any sort of significant help in all these spread out
Mm,
incidences, right? It's just anytime that they should be involved, or probably they will be involved, is when there's a
Marjo.
singular point, yeah, a singular point where there's an overwhelming threat to Murray Joy.
I see what you're saying.
so you
Um,
Or
mean
if
to
not
tell
Murray
me
Joy, somewhere else.
you mean to tell me Kong ain't never coming down?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like Kong will never come unless again there's a singular
You
threat, maybe
you
like
you know
Blackbeard.
you know you know what I would like in an ideal situation for me. Well, it's a situation where um you have the pirates versus marines and shit getting out of control and Aquino can't really flex because he in this fleet admiral position. But the Marines send the world government send Kong down. Then you really get to see the old Aquino, the nigga who proactive because
mm,
he loses authority when Kong around. You
that's
understand?
interesting. Yeah.
So
So
that's
yeah,
the only.
it's like it might be a thing like martial law where when things get dire, they gotta start pushing out like Marines in the headquarters into front lines.
But
Yeah,
I really want to see
pretty much.
Kong. I need to see Kong come down, bro.
Yeah.
I think they will eventually, like, cause the One
Yeah,
Piece world is gonna get crazy, bro.
yeah.
At
I
this
You
think
know when
point.
the shit get crazy, when they forced to come, when the red line get destroyed, and
Oh
they can't stay up though.
yeah.
wait. So I mean, an interesting point. So, do you think another incident like God Valley may happen? Because I feel like that may be another chance where we may see either the Gorosei or Kong, where we have this strong. I mean, I guess you could say Wano kind of is like a place where strong people gather, but really another God Valley where not just people on the pirate side, but the marine side.
Yeah. I definitely see. You know what? You know what could it be even crazier, bro? Where it could be an encounter where they meet up at this sort of important location that where everything is kind of converging at, and not only do you have Marines and pirates, you also have the revolutionaries showing up there as well. Like I could see
Okay.
something similar to God Valley happening to that extent.
I don't know. I looking at the world now and voice of white bear description. I feel like the reason why the world government getting loose is because shit can be spread out, and because they
Mm,
spread out, they stand a more chance of being picked off like that.
true, but they're still
And then
gonna hold.
I looking at the Revolutionary Army as a whole, and the fact that you have these commanders, we
But
these armies, the Revolutionary Army, huge, bro.
it is
So
huge.
it's huge. Like you don't even get in the full picture of how big this army is, bro.
But
And
you also have to take into account, Sean, that the world government isn't the only enemy. There's also pirates who
that's true.
also want to gain power. And Oda already foreshadowed this earlier when he had Blackbeard clash with Dragon. So it's like even though the world government seems to be like the ultimate enemy here, you also have people like Blackbeard trying to scheme, behind and trying to get more power by fucking the revolutionaries up, or you could also have two other pirates fighting, dwindling the forces of others, and then you have the Marines kind of taking advantage of that situation. Like, it's a clusterfuck, bro, of like the possibilities of things that could happen. End of story, especially with two Yonkos down at this point in time.
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
and also I don't really even think that spreading out even matters, because I mean, unless you think that it will be like an admiral in one location of the world against all the
Well,
strong revolutionaries or all the strong
I think the spread
pirates.
out thing is like the final war, because I think the final war is going to be literally a world war, where there's
Yeah,
so
but
many wars on different parts of the world, and I think the Grand Fleet is probably going to play a part in that as well. But
yeah, but again, those sort of spread out sort of mini battles around
yeah,
the world, it won't involve top tier characters. The top tier characters will be converged at one point, one location.
mm,
You know, because
that's
I
yeah.
found it difficult to kind of see that you have literally Kizaru in a different section of the new world, and maybe Akanyinu will be in Marijoa protecting it. I feel like all of them will be at the general location, and
Well, it
maybe
depends though,
different
because
battles.
if like if each faction is hitting them from different sides, and they have one top tier. Let's say we have like and don't take this in like a literal sense, so like a general wide scale sense. Let's say you have the revolutionaries coming in from the west, right, west of the new world. You have the Blackbeard pilots coming from the south. You have to put a top tier in each of those sections, sort of protect those key locations. But I think that's what Sean means when it's like shit can be spread out.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that if it does come to that, I would agree. But I think because of the order of events
Mm.
that I think may happen, I don't think it will be like something like that. I feel like Blackbeard will be defeated before the final war. I mean, he
Uh,
has to be.
Blackbeard will be defeated. Well, from what the story is hinting at, it seems like the Straw Hats are gonna find the One Piece, and then there's gonna be a war. That's what Whitebeard said. Because a lot of people were assuming that the One Piece is the final, is like the end of the story. Once they find the One Piece is the end. But what Whitebeard said is the One Piece is found, and then that's where we're gonna have the final war. So it
Yeah,
doesn't seem
so
like the
Luffy
One
will
Piece
fight
is
Blackbeard
in the
for the
final
One
war.
Piece. No,
Oh,
no,
for the
for the
for the
One
One
Piece.
Piece.
Yeah, and then afterwards, then the final war will happen with
But
the world government.
it's weird, because normally you would think that once you find the One Piece, you are. So again, that really brings like the question as to what the One Piece really is, because it doesn't seem like if you find it, you can just use it yet, or something like that. It's probably gonna be something that you have to do after finding the One Piece, and
Yeah, we have an idea of what it is, right? It contains the history, or like there's something about the void century.
Let me ask y'all a question though. Y'all feel like the people can give a fuck about their street?
who
Who?
Like the civilians and shit like that?
I think the civilians that are struggling, yeah.
Cause if I chilling on an island just drinking a daiquiri and you find out but this shit that happened, I just think about me. I don't care if some shit would happen
I mean,
1,000 years ago.
I mean, no,
you may
but
not, but the
yeah,
places
but
that are,
people, yeah, but these dudes are suffering, Sean. That's the thing. They're going through real poverty. But like,
You know what I
if they
interested in
find out
seeing
that
now though?
what,
I won't get just a full chapter of Celestial Dragons. I just want to see how they interact with each other and shit like that.
I feel like there's like, I feel like Oda could have made these Celestial Dragons a lot more, have more personality to them. At
You
least
mean
some of
gray
them.
area?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
because
he
all
kind
of
of
them seem the same. Like none of them.
no, he started though, right? He started to kind of differentiate them a bit
Yeah,
during
yeah, he
the
did.
reverie.
Yeah, he did a little
Doflamingo
bit.
Daddy ain't like that.
And there's also that other guy that hit the other from
Yeah.
Doflamingo. But
I
like,
would
yeah,
like for I would like for Celestial Dragon to be a spy for the Revolutionary
come
Army or
on,
some
bro,
shit
you
like that.
do too much right now, Sean. Come
No,
on.
I would like that because Sabo is a royal. You understand? You have good Celestial Dragons out there, bro. But some of the good ones probably can't even show their hand because they probably get murked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that I felt like we might see, probably not see, is like celestial dragons that are interested in certain things. I always used to think that there might have been like a celestial dragon that just collects devil fruit, right? He has like a stockpile of them because like that's his
Yeah, that
treasure or
makes
something.
sense.
Because again, these guys they control the world, and you know
They
when
got
you
money,
have
bro.
that much
They got
power.
money, resources.
Yeah, when you have that much power, you would want more things, more elusive that other people can't get. So you think one of these guys out there maybe has like 4 of the supreme great swords. He has devil fruits that hasn't been used in 1,000 years. He has, you know, stuff like that. Essentially, I was expecting
Like he's just
some
saying
adventure.
interested in dumb shit. He
Yeah,
like
because they have
real
power.
power.
Yeah, but we might still get that. But as of right now, it's like all
That
of them.
celestial dragon might be Shanks.
Oh yeah, that'll be done. Yo,
Honestly,
why
though.
do I've seen that theory so much right now. It's just numb to ears right now. Shanks Celestial Dragon. You know what? You know what I think Shanks was though, and this is gonna be a video I'm gonna drop. I think that dude is responsible for. I think Shanks is responsible for killing Roger. Like I think,
Poisoning him, right?
yeah, poison.
What do you mean?
I think it start when because the thing is Roger and the Roger pirates as they were progressing pirate crew, they started picking up orphans. In Whitebeard's case, and I think this could be a parallel between Roger's crew and Blackbeard's crew. We come to see Blackbeard, in which he had a ulterior motive in finding a specific devil fruit, and in the end, at the end of the day, he ended up being the person who killed Whitebeard, right? Even though people say a Kaido, all that. I
And
think
Pharaoh,
Whitebeard,
even if I look at it like this, right?
yeah,
Even if you look at Shanks in the end, bro. A shank is a knife niggas is used in jail to sneak each other and shit
yeah,
like that, bro.
yeah.
To stab each other.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think Shanks, when he was picked up as an orphan, he was a part of its child CP for a member. Because again, they recruit these as kids. So as time, they gave him a mission to poison Roger over time. And so he was poisoning Roger. He was also sort of enjoying the journey until he became a part of the crew. And he probably stopped poisoning Roger because of the journey that he
Bro,
got
I
attached.
love that idea.
He got
bro.
attached to Roger, and he became his own person. But at that point, Roger was already poisoned too much.
Reverse.
And then we get that scene that's very similar when Luffy lost his hand. Shanks lost his hand to the Sea King with Luffy hugging him. We get that exact same scene with Shanks and Roger. So I think Shanks regretted something that Roger sacrificed. So I think Shanks is key detail as to why Roger is dying.
I agree with that. I could buy that.
I think that's gonna be his backstory, and it's gonna be a crazy ass backstory.
I
So,
could
okay.
buy that.
So just kind of
Shanks
going off of
being a
that, I
celestial
think maybe
dragon would make sense because the fact that the nigga even could go to the Holy Land, I don't care how much clout Shanks have and respect and his reputation of being good. That's some celestial dragon type shit, bro.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like
Well, it could be, but I guess kind of picking up on what you said, Pharaoh. I feel like just kind of going off of this theory land
yeah.
place. Maybe the thing that he's regretting was that Roger knew about this, and he
You
just
all the
knew that
time,
his
yeah.
end was already
Yeah,
killed.
yeah. That would make it
So
even
maybe he just-
better. Yeah.
Almost some squaddle shit, way. Nigga, he trying to kill you, but he still love you.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
feel like that's
No, but I still feel like it's too up in there. It's too much of a thing. Like I'm not a big theory person, so I'm
yeah.
definitely
But
not.
this is something I just
Not
came
there.
up with. The only reason I came up with this was because of that scene and how it sort of there's like a lot of comparisons between that with Roger. I think it's similar chain of events happen and did something other sacrifice.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're gonna see like a yeah comparison there, but we'll see. I'll drop the video, all the evidence.
that definitely adds some depth to his character.
Yeah, his
But
character.
although I would say if that is the case, then that means young Shanks was, he was there. Like,
Yeah, yeah, essentially.
oh, then it makes me think about Buggy. Then, like, how did they find
Yeah,
him? And
Buggy. Yeah, because like they
his
pick up
CP0
orphans and
agent.
stuff. Yeah, it's. I mean, CP0. They've been. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually infiltrate.
Fair, you
After.
delete that video where he was hyping up CP0.
Which
You
nah,
supposed
his
to put
video's
out.
still up.
And then your draft thing.
Nah, his video's. Nah, the video's still up, man. Listen, when I take L's, I take L's.
Look,
Listen, I'm not even worried about L's.
Wait,
That's not the
No, I
point.
mean you.
what was
you
that
know-
video?
Wait,
That
what
they
Hey,
would
video?
pull
Pharaoh.
up.
Wait,
Do I look at it, bro? Do I look at it? L's don't matter if people watch you. They taking them.
yeah, that's the thing. Goes, I enjoy making theories because it sounds good.
Yeah.
But like, if obviously the fan base, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, Mr. Morge has been taking a lot of hate, right, for no reason. And again, Mr. Morge was like one of the biggest. The dude was on point with it. Theories make sense. He has a lot of evidence. He's a better content creator out there.
Mr. Morge is a really good One Piece.
Once he missed on a couple of things, the One Piece community just turned on this dude, bro. You go on Twitter, like is crazy. They said that he ruined their whole generation. I was like,
It's the same way with when Joy Boy first started. Joy Boy was on a roll. People was really fucking rough.
they liked him.
Joy Boy.
It really shows the flip floppity nature of the One Piece fan.
But that's the whole thing. That's why you should never do theories like that.
No, but I don't do theories. My theories have a neutral aspect. That's the thing. I'm not saying you should believe them because it might get people in the wrong.
The reason why I even stopped doing theories is because I don't get my answers in a reasonable fashion of time.
Gotta wait 10 years.
I can't do that.
Confirmation. Nah, but like making theories is it's not something I do all the time. But when I do them, I enjoy making them because, again, you like the idea and you like to put it out there.
If you like to document your shit.
Yeah, if you like it, you like it. And if it comes true, you get a bonus. Niggas come back to your comment section. You the GOAT, all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to theory making, I make them once in a while. The last video I made was Dragon Uranus one, which we'll see.
That's bullshit.
I don't know. We'll see. It more than likely is not true, but I want to.
Fair, you talking to me, bro?
Well, Sean, you already think that the Uranus is an Elbath, so you have a different perspective on this.
I just don't feel like it's dragon.
Well, I'm saying it's a devil fruit. It's not necessarily dragon, right?
I mean, if Nika could be a devil fruit, then Uranus could be a devil fruit. If Oda wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. It could be anything. And again, the foundation of that video I made is that I feel like the 3 ancient weapons.
Hey, let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question.
All right, go.
What if that shit, what was on Roger fruit, was just a devil fruit?
What the egg?
No. What if that egg was a fucking devil fruit?
What you mean? No, how can that be a
No.
devil?
What if that ain't an egg, dog? What if it just looked like an egg?
What?
Okay, I mean, then you can say that about anything, right?
Okay, so what's the point of that?
Bro. No, I just refuse to believe the nigga toting around an egg, dog.
Yo, that egg it's been a topic for a long ass time in the community, back in like 2006. But we don't know what that. A lot of people were thinking like it like holds like some mythical beast or something, but I personally don't. Or some people think it's Uranus because again,
No,
Sean,
I think
again, we were talking about that Uranus thing. Really interesting, but I'm not sure. But the whole weather thing with Shiki, how can you lose to weather, bro? That's just beyond.
I just think.
Nah, but he didn't really lose. It's
I think
just
Roger
bunch of
just.
decisions.
No, but like he
Roger
shouldn't have
just
lost
probably
to that.
just make an egg sandwich with that.
Nah, but like I think there's more to that anima.
No,
With like
but I feel like for real though, I don't believe in no coincidence. I feel like that egg shit. Um, Obviously the full power it couldn't be controlled, but when it sensed danger, it created a storm and it protect itself. It wasn't protecting
the
Roger.
Roger, yeah.
You understand? It was protecting itself,
Stuff, yeah.
so it destroyed anything around it. And Shiki ships was around it.
And it's crazy because like the weather bird, oh, the
A
weather bird,
Thunderbird, right?
yeah, the Thunderbird thing is could be could be the basis of it, where, like the third
But I
ancient weapon
definitely
is
feel like that's a bird.
yeah. It feels like it looks like it's a bird egg. But yeah, I like that idea actually, like that egg theory, because it might be something important.
The egg was the one that caused the ships
The
to
storm, yeah, because
that storm.
and the reason the Roger pirates have it on their ship is for them to get an advantage when they get into a dangerous situation.
No, I believe they have it on their ship because it was important for Roger to get the One Piece. It's something, is a
Mm,
part, is a piece of it because he was sick and the egg didn't hatch yet.
yeah,
That's part of the reason why they couldn't complete,
control it. Yeah,
like what Rayleigh was saying.
I see.
They
But
were too
and
early, too late, too early.
something also interesting is like the ancient weapons being attached. Right. So far, we have Poseidon. You already know the lore behind it. Joy Boy being the person that leads Poseidon. And now we're having Pluton, and it seems like Pluton, which we already had ties to, Frankie comes from the place where Pluton was built, and he has the anti-Pluton. So we have two things that's already correlated to his crew. So more than likely, will the last one be correlated to Straw Hats as well? And my idea on Dragon's Fruit, the Wind Fruit being, but that would make all three of them. But it could be something else.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So I've actually been thinking for a bit. I wanted to ask you guys this about Luffy. So in terms of where we've now see uh, Luffy with this new power that he has, and the fact that he's pretty much becoming like I don't mean to mention another anime, like an Ichigo type character, where he's kind of gaining all these powers, like from different sections of the One Piece power
yeah,
sort of system,
yeah.
right? So especially with his new powers, I feel like Oda is setting up for a future where nothing Luffy does will be impressive. Like, dang, like Luffy has really done this. That's tight, you know. So, like, what do you guys think
If
about
he
the
could
fact
mid
that
for Admiral, I would be impressed.
Mm,
okay, mid the
yeah,
phenomenal?
I see
Yeah,
what you're
I'd be
saying.
extremely impressed.
Like
Not
other,
Akino, I mean in the Admiral.
but Admiral, but like mid different and Admiral, that might be end game Luffy. Even
That's
then,
like
I
God level
I don't
type
even know if
thing.
Because
that's
you you you
impossible.
you you would think Roger would be able to do it.
Really?
I don't know,
Goldie
Sean. Like,
Roger.
Sean, the thing is, we haven't seen none of these.
Bro, you would think a prime white bad dog.
But
I don't believe.
Prime Whitebeard was equal to Roger though.
Okay, a prime white bet against fucking Green Bull. Dog, that's a child, dog. Like,
No.
that's a child. I'll feel so sorry, fam.
Wait,
He,
so you saying
Green Bull was
Prime
losing.
Whitebeard is doing to Green Bull what Green Bull just did to King and Queen?
No, not in that fashion, bro. It
Okay.
can be a fight, but it can be like a nigga on grade 6 versus a nigga in grade 2 or 3.
Okay. Um, you know, my own head canon would agree with you. Like I feel like there are a few characters in the history of One Piece that are just on that next level, which is Roger, Whitebeard, and Rocks, right? And I feel like they are so above and beyond every other character. And I mean, I kind of want to throw Garp in there, but I don't feel like Garp is still a little bit below them. Like
Yeah, I
if
feel
push
like
came to shove.
it's a tale where we don't talk about his fans, where the shit even beyond Yonko.
Yeah,
The
and
shit, we have a
that's not
Hall of
for
Fame
Roger though.
level.
Yeah.
But we don't know though. So it's one of those things where, especially that's why I asked this question. Like Luffy seems to be on that trajectory. So there is no doubt that by the end of the series, Luffy will, I feel like, surpass most likely Roger strength wise, and of course by his status and all that.
Yeah.
Uh, but is would that level be, Madara
Like
level?
vastly higher.
I have a question, bro.
You know what I'm
Why
saying? It's like,
Luffy? Why? Okay, the Gorosei saying all this shit, but Luffy, right? Why Luffy in the world's most dangerous man now?
Because he
this is a
holds
lot about Dragon though, right?
Huh?
That doesn't this say a lot about? Okay, so it's two things. It's either because they're trying to hide
hide it.
this
Yeah.
everything, or is because Dragon is really just that much more dangerous.
Yeah.
But I
Dangerous.
just feel like Luffy. I don't want to hate on Dragon, bro, but I feel like Luffy have more accomplishments than Dragon. Like, look at the shit this nigga already do.
That,
But
that's so biased, right?
Sean,
Like that's
Yeah.
but Sean, you gotta
so
remember there's a lot of missing timeline. How did he get that title in the first place? Now, you might say, oh, him rallying countries to revolt against oppressive leaders is what made that possible. I don't think that's enough. For you to become the most dangerous person, you had to have done something in the past where you are a problem. And again, this is when the Yonkos were reigning the seas, right? The Yonko system has been around.
So let me ask you a question: does Dragon dangerous translate to bounty, or that just that? Because I don't get
That's
that title. That title vague, bro.
before I used to think it's
But I
bounty,
think
but now
it
it's
does, right?
no, because like I used to think that before, but I don't know if it translates to bounty.
Wait, by translation, you mean like he has the most wanted?
Yeah, like the most
Like if
wanted
most
poster.
dangerous could translate into most wanted.
Wait, so you don't think he has the most wanted bounty? I feel
Well,
like
the
he
thing
does have the most.
just from right now it's like 75% has. There's also a 25% that believe that it could not be the case, and because of how it's worded, because some translation it says the most dangerous, and some it says wanted.
So
So,
what if?
so it's
Because
strange.
what if Dragon probably don't have the highest bounty of all time, but what if his bounty just higher than White Bed and just Roger in between Roger and White Bed?
Well, if that would be the highest
Yeah.
bounty currently in this
It would be the highest in the story, but it wouldn't be the highest
of all
ever.
time. Yeah, but the thing is,
No, I feel like if he has the highest in the story, it's probably at the highest all time as well. Because Whitebeard and Roger, oh, is it just 500 billion difference or something like that?
yeah, 500.
Or 500 million rather, yeah, not billion.
I can trust Oda, bro, because Oda gotta keep Oda winning himself. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the bounties, it's like he's putting like a limitation. Okay, 5.5 bill is the best.
And
Get.
Oda could easily I just look at Oda with details matter, bro. Oda could easily say this the highest bounty and recorded. He specifically say
Oh,
wait,
what
what
happened? He just left the call. It probably dropped.
Yeah, you may have extended it. You just-
No, I did extend the call. Oh, he didn't extend it.
Wait, what? Does everyone have to extend it?
No, it's just me. I thought. No, I think he
Wait,
probably just dropped.
it says 1 minute for me though. Like it's gonna
Oh,
end
you
in one
have
minute.
to all extend it.
I don't know. Like there is no button to extend it. There's a cancel button. By cancel
Why
I mean
does
like
it?
the to the top right. I don't know if it's gonna drop if I don't. Well, there's
All
nothing to
his
click.
endings. Back, Sean. What happened?
yeah, Bob.
Call drop.
Like yeah,
Oh, okay.
Bob.
Wait.
Like I was saying.
It's probably gonna.
Oh, the
It's,
call's
it's
about
about to
to
end.
end. Wait,
Just
why is
crazy.
there a time?
Yeah, I see a time on the side of it.
Was
Call
it
in
always like
soon.
this?
It did seem like it when I think Sean did it one time.
Nasty.
Thank you for the compliment on him.
It's gonna drop in a sec, boys. I'll be right back. So yeah, I think we're just gonna call it a night, Anima. I think Sean
Okay.
doesn't want to get back. So appreciate you guys for sticking out. I know Devin Jackson was here for a minute. I don't know if you're still here. Appreciate you guys for sticking out for the stream. We might be back here next week, but earlier for top 20. We don't know yet. We'll see. Get a discussion rolling. See that happens. And yeah, like the video, subscribe if you're new here. And you can follow me on Twitter. And yeah, peace out, boys.